What is up, guys? We're on Bismuth Valley right now, and man, this modern theme is just banging. It's so good. Obviously, you can switch it in the audio and settings. You can do orchestral, which is the default one. You can do modern. There's some tracks that are just bangers, dude. This is pretty good. Anyways, CJ and ElmerFudd. Oh, god damn, hunting season in full swing. Who's gonna be here? Kel's Flash. What else do we have here? Chukni. Yeah, pretty much the same like the last game. Although Mr. Rudolph, the reindeer, is not in this game as opposed to the last one. Holy is though. Is he Holy? He's a pretty nice guy. All these guys are actually Elmer, CJ. Had a chance to talk to these guys. Flash as well. Like, they're so fucking cool. They're so chill. Really, really good people. And obviously RTS players on average are like 50 plus years old. No, I'm joking obviously, but yeah. Really good guys, really good guys. And obviously for RTS you need to develop the fucking brain, play this game, unlike me. Nah, jokes again. But yeah, these guys know what they're doing. 100% Rage absolutely knows what he's doing, and I'm still Ray is still clueless about losing this construction vehicle. Let's go Rage. This is your big moment, bro. You gotta do this. No, man. God damn it. That could have been so much value. He just flops it. Unfortunate. What else do we have? Oh, Kevin. Nope, that is not gonna go through. This incisor. Actually, we don't see incisors at all. And for a good reason, right? Incisors are kind of garbage, but they have the same DPS, right? As a Blitz. And maybe even more, like 97 DPS. Let's try to find a Blitz. There we go, 7 more DPS, and okay, obviously less reload time for the Blitz, and 50 more range for the Incisor. Could be even more HP, 820. Yeah, compared to 690. Why do we not see Incisors? Like, you know, like Winter said that, I don't know, they're like garbage. He was making units tier list. I took a look at it, and I don't know. I agree. I somewhat agree. But man, just compare the stats, and actually Incisor is just way better than a Blitz. I mean, yeah, obviously there's more cost. There's like what, 9 more metal cost, and like 130 energy more than a Blitz. I don't know, what's the build power? 1700 build power. What is it for a Blitz? 1900 build power. What? Man, like Incisors are just way better. That's got to be a joke, right? And what's the reload time? 0.77. These guys shoot slow, but do a lot more damage per hit. And that could be actually pretty important. In certain cases, you want to just do a drive-by, you swing by, you do a lot of damage with the Blitz, but you may not kill, right? And with the Incisor, you just shoot like twice, 3 times, and you destroy it. Sometimes, I mean, it's situational, right? Obviously. CJ doing some cleanup, getting a lot of these pawns. Dude, these pawns just matter so much. Kronos, bro, what are you doing? What am I even watching right now? Lose this commander immediately. CJ's gonna fucking snowball this lane. This guy, oh man, he's in for it. He's just, he's looking to get cool, schooled, class in session. CJ putting a clinic, fucking Viking. Anyway, off topic. Let's go back to Chukni, trying to stem the bleeding from this lane. A big wound to close, honestly. The CJ opened up right now. He's just stabilizing. He's playing it slow, playing it safe, stabilizing the lane. No need to look for further combat, for further exchange, if you will. And Elmer making a forward vehicle lab. Hopefully gonna recycle the back one. Probably gonna see it pretty soon. But yeah, he wants the lab up front. That's a good place for a vehicle lab. Any lab, actually, if you can keep it safe. We've seen in so many of these videos, like the forward labs, just getting absolutely fucking destroyed. And yeah, I don't know. Someone told me that it was Ragnar's strategy initially to have a forward lab where you can, I mean, obviously your units get to the battlefield faster, which is the best thing ever. But then again, if you get pushed, like 1 or 2 players, like a very good push, you lose that lab, you're kind of fucked, you know? if you recycled your back lab, which you usually do, because why would you have a double lab? That's like double the metal cost. And early on, that is a lot, like 700 something, 750 metal for a lab is a lot. CJ getting a forward vehicle lab as well. And Elmer, yep, recycling the lab, making some solar collectors, making some advanced solar collectors, and making some windmills in the back. Pretty good economy setup for Elmer. We're not taking a look at any other lanes, honestly. Let's just move on. Got kind of caught up there, talking about stuff. Flash lacking energy, so he's getting these solar collectors at the forefront of the action for this top side. Kells and Flash should have this sorted out, but Holy's a pretty good tech player. 5C1. Obviously pulling out these Marauders last game, but that's only because he didn't get bombed. I'm not sure how well he plays frontline. I saw him a couple games. He's pretty good. So, but definitely a better backline player. Pyromathic. I know that he did some pretty good bombings, but I guess he'll show us how good of a frontline player he is up against Kells and Flash. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, Mr. Warden, friend of mine. And he's actually pretty good. He's just like, you know, kind of humble about his skill, but he's up there. Rank 30. He's been leveling up pretty quickly. That is very good. Has a good mix of these vehicles. Janus, Whistlers, all do a lot to help this front line. Oh! Get some D-gun, but he can do another run around. Yeah. There we go. Could have done another run around. Ray could have lost his commander, but yeah. Ray is forced to retreat in either case. So Warden and Rage have complete control over this lane. Elmer laying down the artillery barrage onto these overwatches and stuff. Oh, Kevin pushing. Elmer not in a lot of danger. He can degun his own artillery. Oh no, he's in danger. He is in danger. He's just panic degunning. We can hear it, and his commander goes down. Although Kevin loses his front line, right? And loses a lot of units to crash into the commander, and Elmer is in no danger of losing that medal whatsoever. A lot of aggravators and thugs from Dr. Kronos. I think CJ is chilling right now. Not in any trouble whatsoever. Just look at this. Sends his pawns over. Handles a couple aggravators. You know what? You can retreat now. Let me focus on some things. Oh, Elmer could be troublesome. Kevin just could have advanced onto these. Oh no, Elmer losing the brutes. Should just push this side. There's no units here. Does he know this? Does he see this? Oh yeah, he's just trying to prevent the commander from taking that medal. Hopefully Kevin loses his commander here. He should not be able to stay. CJ losing his commander. Just moved it. He moved it very quickly. Actually trading commanders with not sure who this is. This is CJ and this is the Chukni. Okay. Moral. Oh, Moral is in CJ's team. So these guys actually. Well, the Chukni has some units. Moral, we need some D-guns, bro. Well, obviously not right now, since yeah, it's kind of messy. We don't know whose units are whose. And CJ laying down artillery fire. Kronos losing his commander. Not the brightest idea. He D-guns the wreckage of ElmerFudd, I imagine. That's why it's gone. But he loses his commander, and that is gonna be trouble. These sprinters are not the greatest units. It's just a bit stronger pawn, like 30 more DPS. These are no match for the brutes. We should get some incisors. Incisors, I'm sure, can easily deal with these sprinters, but so can brutes, although they just tend to miss. Elmer's gonna lose quite a couple of these construction vehicles, but he's getting out pounders. Pounders have very fast shots, so they'll be able to pound those sprinters into the ground. See how top is doing. Why am I even checking how top is doing? We know how top is doing. Flash is just fucking people up, the usual. When he gets a chance, if he gets a chance, they usually team up on him, so he doesn't. But when he does, this happens. And obviously, Flash is going to be sitting on a lot of metal. a lot of resources to work with. Getting a forward T2 lab, he doesn't even fucking care. Pyromantic force back, and he's quite low. He's trying to cloak his commander at the middle of the battlefield. We all see him. That is not good. And they're just on the back foot right now. Holy, losing his commander. He doesn't have anything to work with. He had a forward lab, if I remember correctly, that probably got completely destroyed by his commander explosion. Look at Elmer. These pounders, dude, you cannot do anything about a line of pounders. You can just keep making sprinters. That's not gonna make a difference. Elmer about to finish this bot side. Look at that. Look at those pounders, man. That's so fucking strong. Like a line of these pounders. They're obviously pretty slow and pretty useless in most cases. But in this case, when you're trying to push and the enemy doesn't have any fast moving units that can kite these pounders, you're pretty much done with. Like 9 metal income. He's sitting on 800 metal, right, Kevin? But he can't do anything about it. These pounders are just too much. Look at this. Look at the damage onto these. Yeah, just one pounder dies, but yeah, these thugs from Kronos are not gonna get there in time. Kevin is pretty much done as T2. He pretty much surrendered, right? Completely. Nothing. Yeah, literally nothing. He's not doing anything. Just waiting, like, up, you know, spread his legs, said, fuck me, and that happens. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying there. My bad. Anyways, yeah, he just does absolutely nothing. Has a bot lab. Could have done a ghost. Anything. Anything. Literally. Just do a fucking ghost, man. Stun these units so that your teammate can come in with thugs. Do a cleanup. And, right? I mean, obviously, maybe he just got caught up with life going on. So he couldn't do stuff. He just went AFK or... Will you still have your base? We'll never understand this. What does he mean? Why reclaim while you still have your base? I don't know what he means. Maybe someone can tell me in chat. But yeah, CJ, look at this. Now they're destroying Dr. Kronos. DEA trying to stabilize the situation, but they're just flooding units through. Pyromantic trying to stabilize, actually managing to. And just dry pawns, that's not gonna work. We got Jaguars from Flash. And they could hold off Flash, actually. Kels has some Centurions, has some Maces. And there's no anti-air. There's some Jaguars, obviously, but if we could get some Shurikens onto that front line. Let's look at this. Elmer gonna be having a lot of metal to work with. We just need to help. Just need to help patch up this top side. Mr. Warden doing exactly that. Sending a lot of his units that way. And yeah, these guys do have a very big advantage on top side, but soon it will not matter. Just look at the metal difference at 15 minutes. Around, what is that, like 22,000, 25,000 metal. More for the Eastern team, and it's going to be more and more since, just look at this, Elmer and CJ have complete control of our bot side. Obviously a very good choice for these two guys to go next to each other. Are just completely dominating. These players are helpless from their sides. They're just going to try everything in their power to prevent this push. And look at this, Sad Panda actually kiting very well with these tanks. Artillery, not going to be that great, but Hounds, going to be pretty useful. And once these Fiends are dead, there's not that much that is going to help. He's making 2 bot labs while trying to make units. That is not going to be enough. Flash and Kels forced to retreat as there's too many units to deal with here. I'm still Ray, losing his line, obviously, against 2 players. He does have an Agitator, which is, weirdly enough, these players did not construct Rage and Mr. Warden. Should have gotten a sneaky Pete, those jammers, 2 jammers here. But now these this artillery and the Agitator, they're getting just so much value. And that is a problem, honestly. Oh no, CJ doing the classic. You know, these blitzes are the greatest units for flanking. And he's getting a lot of them to do just that. You can send 1 or 2 just to clean up the rest here. Elmer getting metal extractors. Yeah, just send 1. Exactly. My guy knows everything. Just send 1. Just send one. And he does the fight command, so this unit's gonna... Oh no. That is so annoying. That fiend. Oh, unfortunate. Shit happens, but yep, what can you do? CJ flanking this side, catching Dr. Kronos trying to rebuild. Oh, he actually just tries to go straight for these. Nah, these fiends are gonna completely destroy these blitzes. What's happening on top side? Flash and Kells are still trying to... They're still fighting, they're still going at it, and Pyromathic having enough time to get these snipers out. And snipers, we know, they're just an insane fucking unit. We hate to deal with it. So long range, one shots any tier 1 unit, literally any tier 1 unit. I think Centurion. Nope, Centurion can't do shit against it. That's like 2,000 damage burst. Yeah, 2,500 damage. Just look at that. That's the little yellow numbers on the right side. DPS 250 and burst is 25,000. 2,500. That's what I meant. So a 2,500 damage shot deals with a brute 1,900. Deals with anything that's tier 1 and is on the ground. So, and it can even deal with T2 units, hounds, fiends, anything. Just one-shot stuff. And it's really, really annoying to deal with. So these guys are forced back. They will not find any value if they stay here. And just imagine their bot side completely lost, these two players. And at this point, they're just going to keep losing, right? Because they're not patching up these holes. Well, we do see some fiends, but look at the sumos from Elmer. He's lacking a bit of metal, but sumos are way, way stronger than these fiends. There we go, we see Twitchers coming out. That's a T2 bot lab. What does he have in the bag? Does he have some crazy energy income? He does have 2,000 energy income. What does he have it from? What on earth? He does have a couple of those. There's like, what, 6? And does he have any here? No, he doesn't. What does he have that energy from? Maybe I'm just fucking blind, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, I am blind. That's a fusion reactor right there. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Moral and Sad Panda decided they want to end this game. Fun and games are done. It is over. And is that Moral? Yeah, Moral even having some shurikens. And that is it. That is pretty much it. GG's from DEA. We're just waiting for the forfeit to come through. Pretty good from Flash and Kells, obviously, but Ray losing his lane. Everick, not sure what he was doing. Should have helped Ray since his lane opponent was right there. And yeah, Warden managed to help out the top side that was losing. And just look at that. Everybody snowballed off the bottom side advantage. They had to be prepared for these pushes, and just look at this, just completely ruining bases. Victory came from bot side, from Elmer, and from CJ. Forfeit comes through, and there you have it. Pretty quick game, 20 minutes. We like to see those because those are pretty decisive. It's just that one lane lets up, and the other players suffer for it. You know, like, what I taking it into perspective, like League of Legends, there can be 4 players that can fuck up your game, right? 4 teammates that can fuck up your game, and here there can be 7 teammates that can fuck up your game, right? So I mean, yeah, obviously League, not definitely not a better game than this. I love Beyond All Reason. I just love watching it. It's so enjoying to watch. It's so fulfilling to watch. That's what I meant. But yeah, in any case, I'm not gonna take this any longer. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.